Math 8, Unit 9, Lesson 2, Part 4, Exponent Rules. We're going to look at some product rules examples with all the product rules from the first three videos mixed. This includes the product of powers property, which tells you that if the bases are the same, you can add the exponents together. The power of a power property, which is when a base has two or more exponents, you can multiply the exponents together. And the power of a product rule, or what I call the distributive property of exponents. If you have a product raised to a power, that power goes to each factor in the product, or each power within the parentheses. So this first one, recognize that it is two powers with the same base, so we can add their exponents. 7 plus 5 is 12. This is d to the 12th. Very common mistake would be to multiply those together. That would only happen if it was d to the 7th to the 5th, which it is not. So you wouldn't do it that way. Okay, next example. H to the 4th to the 7th times h squared. Okay, h to the 4th to the 7th we'll have to treat separately here. 4 times 7 is 28. And then this is two powers with the same base. So we can add the exponents and we get h to the 30th. 28 plus 2 is 30. Next example. It looks like this fifth power can be distributed into the parentheses. So this is x to the 5th, y squared to the 5th. We can do the 2 times 5 and get 10. And then copy down the rest here. Now we got to look at powers with the same base. X to the 5th and x to the 4th is going to be x to the 9th. 5 plus 4 is 9. Y to the 10th and y to the 1st is y to the 11th. So we get x to the 9th, y to the 11th. Okay, 6 squared times 6 to the 4th. Powers have the same base. Add their exponents. Next example, same base. Add the exponents. We get negative 1/2 to the 3 plus 6 is 9. Z times z to the 12th. Common mistakes happen here. Don't forget that z to the 1st. So this is z to the 13th. 1 plus 12 is 13. 4 to the 4th to the 3rd. 4 to the 4th. Let's see, this is two exponents on a base. So you multiply the exponents together. 4 to the 12th. This is two exponents on one base. You multiply them together, you get y to the 8th. This one is two exponents on a base. So you get negative 4 raised to the 6th power. Now since this is a even exponent, it's also the same as if it was a positive base because it's going to give you a positive answer. Okay, 5y all to the 4th power. You're going to distribute the 4 to every base inside, and we get 5 to the 4th, y to the 4th. Same thing here on number 8. The 5 goes to every base in the parentheses. And the same thing happens here. There are 3 bases, so you get 0.5 squared, m squared, n squared. Okay, some common mistakes to be careful about. X squared plus x squared. The mistake is for someone to answer x to the 4th. What actually takes place here, these are like terms. You're going to add like terms and you just get 2x squareds. Okay, another common mistake right here is for a student. Let's see what they've done. 5 plus 4 is 9, that's good. But 6 plus 3 is 9, that's not correct. The 6 and the 3 are regular numbers. They just get multiplied together. 6 times 3 is 18. Next one, x to the 21st times x. Common mistake is to say x to the 21st. Now what's missing there is that this other x is as though it's an x to the 1st. The one just didn't get written. Which means the correct answer would actually be x to the 22nd. Okay, on the assignment, number 1, simplify the expression, write your answer as a power, do not evaluate. Do not evaluate means you do not find the value of. So when you get the answer of 3 to the 4th here, you leave it as that. You do not answer it as 81 because 3 to the 4th is 81. Okay, number 2, Simplify the expression, write each answer as a product of powers, evaluate all powers that can be evaluated. Now on this one, if you did have 3/4 in one of the answers, you would 3 to the 4th, you would change it to 81 because that is a power that can be evaluated. Something like x cubed though cannot be evaluated, you just have to leave it as x cubed. Number 3, you're going to fill in the table and answer a question about it. Number 4, you're going to evaluate some expressions using the law of arithmetic or order of operations. Number 5 is a situation problem similar to the problem we did with the piano on number 8 from the last assignment, this time with carbon dating. Number 6 is dealing with linear equations. Number 7 is going to have you do something with exponents. Well, actually, it's talking about volume, so it's just getting you to think, and we're going to be doubling some things. Number 8 is simplify each expression, and that's to see if you can apply the rules we've gone over. Thanks for watching.